We'll go south. Do I make?
No, put it the other way. Not like that. Like put it toward the. No, turn it around is what I mean. Yeah. And I just get to the house.
That's right.
Can you see? Like
That's
can you see? It's recording. Kind of read it again, though. We just gonna continue where we left off.
Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Want that again?
Yeah, keep going.
And that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom. So it is going to be a time where all hell is going to break loose, and and our faith is going to be tested, man. That's all through the scriptures, man. You know, these guys that be saying it ain't going to be no Jacob's trouble. Obviously, they paid off because it's a lot of scriptures that tell us that we're going to be, you know, persecuted. We're going to be thrown. Some of us will be thrown in jail. Some of us going to lose our life.
Right.
You know, and if you're not warning the sheep about those things, then they ain't gonna know what to do when all hell break loose, man. You know, General Yohana got guys thinking that he's the man that's gonna bring salvation. Talking about he right underneath Yahushua, man. You know, and talking about if he tell you to do something, you better do. You know, he a tyrant, man. The Lord gonna destroy that nigga, man.
He might be King Saul.
Hey, that's what brothers be saying through the spirit, man. You know, if he not King Saul, he definitely was a part of Saul's army, man. Or he was right there, you know, close to King Saul.
He
man.
waxing worse than, like the scriptures say. The house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker, and the house of David waxed stronger and stronger.
Right, and we're seeing that happen. You know, because that's why I wanted you to hold Amos, because I wanted to speak on the house of David. You know, which matter of fact, go back to Amos 9. Well, what was you holding?
I just had a quick scripture.
Con, you can bring it up.
All right, this 2 Peter, all right, chapter 2, verse 3, and it says, "And through covetousness shall they with feigned words make merchandise of you." All right, so with their feigned words, all right, they what they doing. They trying to make merchandise of our people, man. All right, telling you to take the Maxine, telling you to listen, go with what Esau says. You know, because they getting the bag off you, man. They getting paid to tell you what those things, man.
Mm-hmm. And Esau coming to these dudes and telling them, hey, don't let them know what the chip is. You know, don't let them. Hey, he even going to guys like Nate. Don't teach the name of the Lord. Say Christ bless or Jesus. You know, and now he waxing worse, man. Now he's saying black Hebrew Israelite. Man, that dude, you can see that these dudes sold out, man. You know, they took the Judas purse, you know, and they gonna realize, just like what happened to Judas. Judas betrayed the Lord for that money, and then when he realized that he fucked up, he tried to return the money to him, man. And they said, man, we don't want that. So what he do? He went and hung himself, went and killed himself, man. You know, but the Lord ain't gonna allow you niggas to kill yourself, man. He gonna keep you around to fill them missiles, man. You know, but continue with Amos 9.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Which
the ones. No, you good, brother. The ones that's not covered by the blood of the Lamb, you gonna die by the sword, man. Because we're all sinners, but you got certain men, women, and children that's covered by the blood of the Lamb. That's not going to taste of death. Like it says in Mark, the 9th chapter, verily I say unto you, there be some standing which shall not taste of death, because they're covered by the blood of the Lamb. But if you're not covered, then you're going to die. You know? Keep going up.
Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of our people is saying, man. You know? They really don't think that it's going to be a time of where they going to go through pure hell, man. People still holding on to this kingdom, man. Jake is still holding on to Babylon. You know, they don't want to let go of this place, man. Here it is, you see this place is going down the trash can, going down the drain, and Jake still wanna prosper and keep this place afloat. You know? If it wasn't for you Jakes, man, keeping this economy going, you know, this place would have been failed, man. You know, I saw this Key and Peele skit, which they were saying some truth in it though. They had mentioned how if all these Issacharites was to stop working, this country would fall, man. You know? Keep going up.
Verse like it. Amos 9:11. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
Yeah, so the Lord has been raising up the tabernacle of David, man. All right, the house of David, which is the men of the Lord, the 144,000, man. He's raising up that tabernacle again, man. You know, and like how the brother mentioned, you know, like it says in 2 Samuel the 3rd chapter, the house of David waxed stronger and the house of Saul waxed weaker. You know that the Lord is raising up the house of David, and at the same time, he's destroying the house of Saul again, man. You know, keep going up.
And close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up its ruins, and I will build it as the days of old.
Yeah, so he's gonna build it as the days of old, because King David gonna sit on the throne, man. You know, he's third in command, and it's not no General Yohanan, man. You know, King David was here already. You know, the apostles, elders, the great millstone, you know, teaching and believe through faith that King David was King Marshal, man. And that's even spiritual that his name was, he was the only one to call himself king, that put king in his title, man. You know, king and Marshal, I believe that's the Hebrew word for Moses, which Moses was King David in the reincarnation. You know, so that's spiritual. You know? So King David was already here, but his you know, which he's in the spirit world right now, waiting to come back and sit on the throne. But the house of David is being built, man. Which if you could get Revelation 11:11.
And if I may say this real quick, you know, to the brothers that believe that King Marshal is King David, you know, hey, I was able to watch some of his videos, man. He was an older man, you know, he passed on, you know, he's in the spirit world, but when he comes up, hey, I believe through the spirit, he's gonna look like a young man again, you know, in that new body, you know.
He is.
A mighty warrior, man.
He is. Hey, even Elder Kazak, they was doing a video and they was speaking that even the Most High, he looks like a young man. The Most High ain't, you know, no old, wrinkly, you know, carrying a crutch, you know. How Esau have him looking in these movies, you know, thinking, you know, he's like that movie Shazam, pretty much he represented the Most High, you know, because how he, you know, he was sitting on the throne, you know, he had the woolly hair, the beard, you know, but they had him as an old man. That ain't how the Most High look, man. You know, he looked youthful, you know. So yeah, you know, he gonna come, man. When we see King David, man, he gonna be youthful looking, you know. We all gonna be youthful looking for eternity, because we gonna be immortals, man. You ain't gonna live, you ain't gonna be 10,000 years old and you all wrinkled and shriveled up, still alive, you know. But get that Revelation though.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11.
You still had
Second Thessalonians.
oh yeah, Con. Go ahead, off.
Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Yeah, that's that Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, man. The Most High put his breath in the dry bones. You know? We know who we are now, man. Which, matter of fact, get Hosea chapter 1, verse 10, Baba Kashai. You know, let's bring it out real quick, man. Hosea 1 and 10. You know? Because we know who we are, man. Esau is finished. Esau never thought that we would wake up to who we really are, man. You know? He thought that we would believe, you know, well, it's the remnant. That's why the scripture say in Isaiah the 1st chapter, the Lord said, if I had not saved a remnant, if there had not been a remnant, we would have been in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, if it wasn't for the remnant who Yahweh Shai died for, man, we would be consumed. You know, we would be consumed and destroyed. But Esau, he thought that he could stop the remnant from waking up. You know? But go ahead and bring that all up.
All right, this Hosea chapter 1, verse 10.
And this goes into what the brother just read, which we're going to continue.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Yup.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Yeah, so in the place where it was said unto us that we are not the people of the Lord, there shall be said we are the people, man.
Right.
You know? Because what has been taught over here in America, man, you're black, you're colored, you're a Negro, you Mexican, you Native American. You know, then you got them Khazars in our land calling themselves Jews, and then you got one Benjamite, Benjamin Netanyahu. only one Benjamite of the tribe of Benjamin. You know, none of the other tribes. You know, you got them Jews and then one Benjamite. You know, but it said there shall be said ye are the children, man. You know, beginning with Abba Bivens, man, who was John the Baptist in the reincarnation. You know, and he fits that prophecy, man. Because even during the time of Yahushua, John the Baptist was the forerunner for Yahushua. You know, he pretty much started the ministry, you know, because he had disciples with him, you know. But then Yahushua came and it became his ministry. You know, that's why John had got locked up and beheaded. You know, so it would make sense that Abba Bivens was John the Baptist because he was the man that began the ministry. You know?
Well, and the prophecy says that, man.
Right.
You know, hey, the Lord was going to send Elijah the prophet
Before
the great and terrible day of the Lord.
Yep.
And what had to happen before this destruction is unleashed, which I'm holding in Revelation 7.
You can check just to make sure.
The Lord has to seal that 144,000 men.
I don't know how my storage is. So I don't want it to stop.
You know, the Lord has to seal those 144,000 men first out of the 12 tribes, and then the Lord is going to unleash that destruction, man.
Yup.
And then you're going to have the 1/3 remnant, you know, the rest of the 1/3 remnant come in.
Yup.
But hey, the Lord had to start. He had to send. All right, he had to send his prophet back.
Yup.
All right, and it says it will return the fathers to the sons and the sons to the fathers.
Yup.
So we were, and that fixed Revelation 11 when we would come back and remember who we were,
Yup.
and stand upon our feet. All right,
Yup.
and put off that dead state. All right, so that the Lord can bring this judgment, man.
Right.
That's
right.
proper. Hey, you know, brothers have said it. Hey, we're living, breathing prophecy, man.
Right.
You know, we're
Right.
the fulfillment of this.
Right. Yup.
You know.
And I heard, you know, I seen it on the Israelite. It was on the ISUPK website. I mean, I don't know how true it is, but it say that Abba Bivens was first told that he's an Israelite by an ex-slave.
Okay.
You know, by and you know it would make sense because he was teaching during, you know, around the 60s, and he was already, you know, a grown man at that time.
Right.
So you know the generation before him would have been around, you know, like the early 1900s, 18. So you know it would make sense, but that just showed you that Esau couldn't. Him trying to get us to forget who we are, it didn't work, man. Because the Lord kept that remnant. He kept that small, and now this word is everywhere, man.
Right.
You know, now this word is everywhere. Now, see, it started small, and Esau thought that he could buy the brothers out, which he did. He bought Nate, General Yohana, but the true men, beginning with the apostles and elders, didn't sell out, man.
And we more diligent than them, man.
Right.
For every
They
video,
don't even hit the highways.
yeah, for every one video they put out, you got brothers, man, all across the world getting on these guys when they go off, man.
Right.
You know?
Man, General Yohana do a video like 3 days out the week, man. He ain't
Yeah,
even
they
going
don't
on
hit
the highways and byways.
You ain't seen Nate on the highways and byways.
Hell no. They feel like they too big. They better than that, man. You know? But anyway, just wanted to, let's get back in that Revelation 11. Because like the brother brought out in Hosea, it's being told who we are, man. This is prophecy, man. And that's why Esau is scared. Esau is finished, man. You know? These and the ones that's scared are the elites. The elites of you Edomites are scared. Because they know everything that's being spoken in these scriptures is coming to pass. You know, which is the downfall of you Edomites, man. But read Revelation 11 again for the top.
Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them.
Yo, and Esau tried his hardest to stop that, man. He tried his hardest to stop that. Keep going up.
And they stood upon their feet.
Yup. And that's what we doing, man. We're coming out here standing on our feet, proclaiming, you know, declaring, you know, this word, man. You know, and the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Right.
You know, the creator of creation. You know, keep going up.
And great fear fell upon them which saw
Yeah,
them.
great fear fell upon them which saw them, man. The elites, when they seen this, that's why I like that video, you know, of Apostle Babar speaking. He said that a limo pulled up the camp, you know, to I think he said it was who was it? High Priest Ariano. He said a limo pulled up and a guy got out, and he said, "How did you guys find this out? You know, how did you wake up to this?" And then he said they had got into the car, the limo, and had sped off. You know, because Esau never, man, he thought that he had Jake in his hands, man. He like, they ain't gonna never wake up to who they are. You know, he got systematic oppression. He got it to where, you know, he got pork cheap. He got it to where Jake, you know, is forced to go off, man. You know, but the Lord had that remnant, man. He had that remnant, which I had roughly paraphrased it, but that was it on that, right?
Yeah.
Go to Isaiah, the first chapter, verse 10, I think, or verse 9. Or is it verse 7? The Lord had not left unto us a small remnant. I think it's 1 and 9. Yep, 1 and 9. Isaiah 1 and 9. Yeah, man. You know, and that's how you know that our power is a power that doesn't lie. Because he didn't forget the oath that he made to our forefathers, man. You know, and he sent his beloved son, our King and Savior, Yahushua, man, so that his word can be accomplished. You know? That shows you, man, our power. When he says something,
What did he say?
it's
Tell
gonna
me.
happen.
Yeah?
He said you Edomites going into slavery.
Slavery?
That's what the God of the Bible said. You
What?
Edomites going into slavery.
What chapter you
Enjoy
talking about?
your kingdom, Esau. Enjoy your kingdom. You going down. You going down. Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been likened unto Gomorrah.
Yeah, so we would have been destroyed, man. You know? And that's, man, Yahushua, man, that's why I say that, you know, that's why people call him a gluttonous and a wine bibber. Because he knew that he had the nation on his back. He knew, like, man, if I don't do this, you know, man, just imagine the grief and the stress that Yahushua was dealing with, man. That's why when it was about time for him to go on the cross, it say that he was sweating drops of blood, man. He was like, man, Father, is it another way? You know? But he did it, man. He did it, man.
Now he pissed off.
And Esau even tried to stop it then. That's why when he was born, who was the king at that time? I think it was Herod that said he told the 3 wise men to go bring him so he could worship him, but he really wanted to kill him. That's why they had to flee into Egypt.
They killed a bunch of Jake,
Yeah, young men, yup.